Alright, let's make a few dollars. It's raining out. They said my counterfeit lab is in need of money. Let me try to sell something. Try to sell me something. I gotta turn my TV because the light in the screen is reflecting into mine. I'm gonna crash into something. You know, I lived in San Francisco for a couple of years working for Xerox. And as a part-time job, I wanted to do house cleaning. And I also included you know, if you have a roach problem, because I like boric acid gets rid of roaches, you know, I'd spray them, vacuum them up, and lay the boric acid down, and for $125, you know, I would come back again and do it again in a couple of months. And I did pretty good for a while. But what turned me off was one lady called me up and she said she had a roach problem, and I got my Dirt Devil vacuum cleaner handheld and my broom and my dustpan and all that other stuff, and I got some immediate roach spray. Let's get rid of this. You know, the spray, the ones that are there. And so I went into the lady's house and she's sitting down explaining it to me. I said, well, when do you have, you know, when do you see the roaches a lot? And she's saying, like, you know, mostly at night. And so I'm sitting at her table, and her house is a wreck. It's a mess. And then as I'm sitting down, I'm like looking around saying, God, the dishes are piled up. This is why you got roaches, lady. And, you know, I'm thinking that garbage is piled up. Anyway, as I'm sitting down, I'm looking at the counter, and there's roaches all over the place.
These drops are only accessible by seaplane.
Good. I mean, she had roaches on the counter, but what really got me irked was I thought she had wallpaper when I went in there, because it was kind of like, you know, the curtain, the shades made it kind of, it was daytime, but it was dark in the house, and I thought she had wallpaper. It was not wallpaper. She had roaches all over the wall. They started moving when I got near them. Now I don't like roaches, so, you know, if there's a roach on me, I'm gonna like not be the little bitch that goes, oh, roach, but I will jump up and brush it off me. And water bugs, I don't mess with them. I don't step on them. I don't spray them. I don't vacuum them up. I hate the sound of a water bug fucking getting sucked up in a vacuum cleaner. And you can feel it going all the way up the tube. Anyway, so I'm looking at the lady, and I'm like, first of all, I don't have the capacity to absorb all the bugs that would have been sucked up into my vacuum cleaner. I would have had to dump it out, oh, I'm guessing 10 times easily. One of those, you know, Dirt Devil things, you know, they have the little sack in the back. Okay, buddy, there you go. I hate that one. Has a little sack in the back, little red sack. Anyway, And I told her, I says, well, you know what you do? And I told her, I'm not doing this shit. You know what you do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a half price deal. So I left her a can of Raid spray, which kills on contact. I left her some boric acid, and I gave her the freaking, and I gave her the freaking Dirt Devil. I was not, it was nasty. And I told her, spray them all. Spray them when they, let them run around. I said, just spray every fucking thing you can think of, like all the corners or whatever. You got to clean up and throw trash out and stuff like that. I wasn't doing it. I was not doing it. And when I left the house, I came home, took all my clothes off, and took a freaking shower. It was disgusting. So I took that off my freaking house cleaning list. I was not going to do that shit no more. Freaking lady was a slob. I don't blame her. At least it wasn't like rats or water bugs, because a nest of water bugs would have made me freaking cute. Alright, this is the hard part here. I gotta get through these freaking iron monsters, get up on that mountain. Get up on that mountain. Of course they're gonna detect me because you guys have a chance. Get in there. Get to the right, and then get to the left. I gotta watch this pole too. Alright, sharp turn. Second facility. Go back a little bit. Oops. Get that other one. I'm getting got. No, don't hit nothing. I'm getting got. Yeah, that's kind of the hardest one to get to in the middle over there. I just need about $500,000 and I'm getting that new bike. I might as well. Or if I can hurry up and do them stupid missions, but I don't know, I gotta put money in my pocket, so. But I'll do the missions from the terabyte, so I can lower it down $1 million and then I can buy it without having to sweat. Otherwise, I'd have to wait for another week or so to make another $2 million. Because, you got to soup it up, too. Shit. I know it's got missiles, guns, and paint jobs and all that other good stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be more than what the price is, of course. Everybody knows that. And I did get rid of my Stromberg. Ultimately, that's why I got $3 million in there. It's $3.9 million. But I don't use the Stromberg. I bought it, I messed with it, went underwater, looked for gold, diamonds, and whatever for each, and kept it in my facility. So that's why I decided I'm going to get rid of that and utilize the Mark II. So I have the oppressor Mark I, or the normal oppressor, but hey, this is new. It ain't going to go on sale for a minute either. At least there's only 2 planes here, too, which makes it cool. Keep an eye on my other stuff. I'm going to sell everything that's got a couple dollars in it. I'm going to sell it. I keep looking at the room to see if anybody's in there, because as I'm talking, they're listening, going, who the hell? So I have to be cool about people thinking I'm weirder than I really am. It's 9:30 here in California. Hemet, California. H-E-M-E-T. And I shouldn't be playing yet. It's earlier than a damn broke teeth dog, baby. I can't believe I used to have a hangar over here. It's like, to me now, this is the boondocks because all of my businesses and labs and everything is over there. On the other side of the world. No, I like it that way. Is that a yacht up there? I saw a video of a lady who actually showcased all the yacht colors and the different color platforms of the helicopters and the different, I didn't even know the boats had different colors to them. And I guess the guy who I saw that was able to change his helicopter style was in a modded room or in one of those PCs because it's not possible to change the chopper. I mean, he could have picked a buzzard. He actually had picked some chopper that was too big for the damn platform anyway, and then he went back to it. But it was some Indian guy. It wasn't speaking no English. I couldn't understand the damn liquor word he was saying. But that's okay. I don't understand humans anyway. Yeah, I dropped weed over here before. This place ain't no business place. I still wonder what if I stop by my yacht after I'm done with the plane and pick up my own chopper, which will probably be faster than this. I think it's the Valito that's on those yachts. This low enough for your wear? Shit, rubbing the bottom of my belly with the top of them trees, baby. I got this box of beer bread batter mix where I can make beer bread, but every time I buy beer I drink it, so I don't have any beer bread to try out. I got a lot of beer though. I always want to do something fancy in here at the last leg, like do a loop-the-loop or a roll or something like that, but I crash. Those are brakes, baby.